Let's stay with this story. How to work together, as we said, to weather the financial crisis is high on the agenda in the ASEAN summit in Pattaya. The World Bank, the International Monetary Fund and the Asian Development Bank will also be there. For more on that summit and a preview on that, we're joined now by Zhang Yunling. He's the Director of the International Studies Division at the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences. Mr. Zhang, let's look straight ahead. The Asian Development Bank predicts that economic growth in the region in 2009 will be 3.4%. That's nearly half the figure that in 2008 and the lowest since the 97 Asian financial crisis. So with that in mind, what do you think that the purpose of this summit should focus on?
I think the first priority thing for the regional leaders is to discuss how to further support the regional economic growth, because the regional economy has been worstly affected by the financial crisis, and even worse than the 1997 financial crisis happened in this region. So I think that's a major concern. And what they can do, I think the first thing they have, I think, committed to take the further steps to stimulate domestic demand, restructure economy, and since the region is too highly dependent on the outside market demand, with the falling, the declining of outside demand, and the regional economy, real economy has seriously, affected. So I think that's the number one thing. Since the leaders gather together, they will discuss, I think, how to use this existing regional cooperation framework, for instance, to take more consolidated the actions to support the economy and also to ensure the financial market stability and so on.
Story, as we say, the ASEAN plus China summit is also still ahead, when both sides are expected to sign an investment agreement. Now that deal will formally complete the free trade agreement negotiation process. My question is this: how is the FTA expected to work in helping China and Asia ride out this financial crisis?
The China-ASEAN started to negotiate FTA first from early harvest, liberalize the agriculture market, and then the trading goods, and then service agreement. Now we finally agreed on this investment treaty agreement. This is very, I think, significant, because it's the right time to sign this agreement, which can encourage more investments, especially from China to ASEAN. And since the Chinese enterprises now need to restructure their production and the moving the part of or whole even of their production to the other region, the ASEAN region really needs more investment to support the region. So I think it's a good time. And also for the region, we have several 10+1s, ASEAN plus Japan, ASEAN plus Korea, ASEAN plus China. So what we should do further is to think how to go further to create integrated regional FTA rather than the separated, because the separate 10+1 FTAs has created some problems, for instance, which block some of the trade of this because of complex arrangement of rule of origins and so on. So I think the leaders will discuss about how to, promote the further integration, starting from this 10+1 to a integrated regional one.
Absolutely. So we'll wait over the next 3 days to see what exactly happens over there. Zhang Yunling from the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences.